Hey, welcome back to the channel. What happens when a chili pepper is bad? This is a bad chili pepper right here, folks. And I'm not talking about it being defective. I'm talking about that's a bad knife right there. That is a bad knife from Kizer. And we're going to talk about it in the upcoming video. Wow. Wow.
You lost it.
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
That's what I go through every day. And then she tells me, I didn't say that.
That's
I
what
didn't
Jeff
say
does
that.
to me.
I can't believe Lisa called me an old coot.
Olivia, I like you with glasses on. I like them.
Eat that.
I'll pay for your ticket.
You look silly with it hanging out of your mouth.
That's a saying, right? Because it's a bird.
What?
A coot.
Nana, look on your phone.
I don't-
C-O-O-T.
I don't know if a coot is a bird, and
It is a bird.
and I don't know where I don't know.
All right, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, just for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. We're going to be talking about this chili pepper. It's my first one. I know these guys been around a while, but man, is this a good knife? Really is. So, we're going to look it over, and I'm going to tell you why this knife is so good. I wonder what your opinion is. I know a lot of guys have this knife. So if you have one of these or have had one of these, I'd really be interested in your opinion on whether you liked it or not. It is, man, it's a nice knife. Just a spoiler alert, I'm kind of partial to Kizers anyhow. Man, they make a nice knife. But, you know, not all knives are equal. So let's look at this one. Alright guys, what you got here is I measure this at 4 1/8 inch from widest point to widest point. Kizer says it's 4 inches. So maybe, I don't know. I think it's 4 1/8 because nothing beats a school ruler. Mrs. Brown, man, she would make good use of these rulers. Anyhow, that was my first grade teacher, Mrs. Brown. You know why I remember her? She made good use of rulers. That's why. It kind of sticks with you. All right, so this is a red. Probably looks kind of orange in the pictures. It's red. It's a red chili pepper. Beautiful design to this knife. A nice clasp design. So that's a winner in any knife is a clasp design. Now, it comes from a wide end here and narrows down. Some guys don't like that right there. I really don't like that. I like a knife that fills my hand more. I like the knife to be a little wider. For instance, a trapper. A trapper is a little wider here, and it fills your hand good. See the difference? It just gives you a lot of grip on that little tiny pinky that doesn't get a lot of grip. But it is a well-designed knife. Beautiful G10 scales on this. You can see the sculpting right there. Beautiful work on the pivot pin. And on the, it is a push lock. So that's push lock. Watch this push lock. This is crazy, okay? So I'm just holding it at a little bit of an angle, hit the push lock, boom. Look at how that thing falls. This thing is smooth as butter. You can deploy it with the push lock. It has a thumb stud you can deploy it with right here. beautiful anodization on that. Look at that. Even on both sides. You get a little bit of jimping here. Very minor jimping. It does kind of grab your thumb a little bit. It's not sharp in any way. Perfectly done. You've got 154 cm stainless steel, and it's still coated black. Not really sure why they did that, other than the black and red looks kind of cool, right? So you can deploy it with the thumb stud. You can deploy it off the push button, and you have a front flipper here. It's got some jimp there. I was trying to figure out what that jimping was for. I don't know, but it's on this side right here. Just pops right out. Really nice upswept design. Flat grind here. From here down, it's a flat grind. I don't think that's a hollow grind. I'm not really sure. If it's a hollow grind, it's really, really light hollow grind. That notwithstanding, you have a .011 blade right there, very thin, like a couple millimeters, and very slicey knife. So this is take your sandwich and just shred it. And speaking of shredding, so we'll just take some paper all the way down to the tip. Look at that. This thing is razor sharp. Look at that. Man. You can make designs. You can see I was playing with it before. Just making designs on this thing. I have to come down there and get it. Look how smooth the edges on that paper. Look at that. This thing is sharp. Sharpie sharp. Where were we? Where I got distracted. Okay, what else to talk about? It is ambidextrous. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you can deploy the knife. And I'm right-handed, so I'm a little off there. But yeah, you can deploy the knife either way. Although the push lock is only one side, so it's not fully ambidextrous. But you can, its tip comes to your tip up carry, and you can switch that over to the other side. You see that right there? Come in right there. You just have one spacer right there, completely clean across there. And notice how on a lot of times on these budget knives, the scales don't really fit, and so the liners will pop up above the scales. They don't want to try to make them fit, but here they just fit perfectly on there. And you can see it's scalloped inside here. It's actually a pretty good sized knife. See the scallops in the liner? The paperwork says this is steel. It doesn't say stainless steel. That kind of surprises me. In this day and age, why would you use just steel that corrodes on a knife? I don't know. Stainless steel is getting a little more expensive, so maybe that has something to do with it. So there is your chili pepper, and there is your trapper. Look at that. If you like a trapper, because it fills your hand, you'll like this. It's bigger than it looks, but it's not too big. It's just perfect. Perfect. Man, this is going to make a really good EDC knife. Really does. If you have your finger back in the finger groove, You get 3 good fingers on, and I can even get my pinky on. I have medium to large hands right there. But if you choke up a little bit, then that hand comes on fully. See how it fully comes on? Just by putting my thumb up here. It's usually the way I'll use a knife anyhow. You have that jimping. Let me see here. There you go. You have that jimping. It'll come in handy if you're putting your knife there, doing some pokey, cut on it. Look who made this. Swags. Man, she made a good knife, didn't she? I'm thinking these things came out about 2 years ago, but I might be off a couple years on that. Maybe they come out in 2000. I'm thinking around 2022 these came out, and you don't hear much about them. Kizer's got a new model out in fat carbon that looks absolutely fantastic. And actually, the price I looked today, let's see, Blade HQ had the fat carbon models for $159. That's pretty good. 154 cm, that's really all you need. It's a really tough stainless steel. It is my favorite steel. Either 154 cm or CPM 154. CPM 154 is marginally better than 154 cm. So this is not like has the best attributes of any knife like MagnaCut does, but you know, it's good. It's all you need, especially in an EDC knife. And the thing I like about 154 cm, it really takes a fine edge. It's easy to sharpen, even though it's stainless steel. It's easy to sharpen, and those are the 2 characteristics I really like about it, because you can just get these things wicked sharp. I hadn't done anything to this blade, so this came from the factory, and you saw it cuts like no tomorrow. Look, this is the edge here. Try not to rip my hand open on the screen. Look at that. No matter where you put it, it just cuts like butter. Look at all that hair. Isn't that gross? Yeah, Southern guys are so gross. That's the Southern redneck hair cutting test right there. Yuck. All right. I'm going to let you go, guys. Getting a little long here. This is a fantastic knife. I bought this at Chicago Knife Works for $47. These normally go for anywhere between $75 and $110. And that's why I gobbled this up. I wanted to get one for a long time. I think they're a really cool looking knife with the red and the black. Really cool design. And obviously, this thing just performs. I mean, how do they get a knife to do that? It's just like butter. Look at that. $47. Man, it just gets better and better in the knife world. All right. Thanks for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day. Have a great week.